How are you?
I'm doing good. Take a seat.
Thank you. How's your day going so far?
It's been good.
Awesome. My name's Hillary Wilson. I am with SALESFORSE today. I was told that Jeff wouldn't be here today for some reason.
Yes, he's on vacation, but I'm Taylor Duncan, and I'll be filling in for him.
Great. I was also told that you only have roughly 10-15 minutes to meet with me.
Yes.
Okay, that's perfect. That's all I need. Here's my business card. It has all my contact information on it, and you can reach me anytime you like.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay, so I want to learn a little bit more about your company's current software now, and see if I can potentially help you out in the near future.
Sounds good.
Is it okay if I take notes?
Yes, go ahead.
Awesome. All right. So, when and where was your company founded?
Our company was founded in 2011, and it's headquartered here in Irving, Texas.
Awesome. Roughly how many employees do you guys have now?
So we have 5 people here at the headquarters, and then we have 4 regional managers and about 20 salespeople. So in total, that's about 30 employees.
Awesome. Do you guys have any goals for the near future?
Yes, we want to increase our current pace of growth, and we want to increase our market share with our existing dealers that carry our products. So basically upselling the base, improving our corporate quote, and getting just better internal workflow within our system.
Great. Do you guys by any chance plan on going global or, going global in the near future?
Well, I think that eventually we would most definitely consider that option because there's just so many opportunities in the market around the world. So who knows, maybe in 5 years we'll be global.
Awesome. Sounds like a great idea. What are your current CRM software right now?
Currently we use Outlook and Excel.
Okay. What are some of the challenges that you guys face with that software?
Well, at the beginning, it seemed to work well for us, but then over the years, things started changing, and it's becoming more evident that we need a new software. So I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, it would be about a 4, so we definitely could use some improvement in that area.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are some of the competitive advantages that you guys face with that software?
It's very important for us to have a good, reliable software in order for us to better communicate within our employees and to be able to have a better competitive advantage with other companies. And of course, more real-time and faster information would be great. In the end, just a faster CRM would be ideal.
So I'm guessing your employees don't like it?
Well, we have our ups and downs and our advantages and disadvantages. Microsoft and Excel are very easy to use, and all of our employees are comfortable with it, although some of them do regularly complain about how slow it is.
So, roughly on an estimate of how much time do your salespeople spend in their office now?
I would say our salespeople spend a great amount of time in the office, and that's why it's key for our salespeople to share information amongst themselves.
Okay, so what are some of your expectations if we were to incorporate a new CRM software in the company?
We'd like to have our internal communication much more transparent. So, like for example, if there's an issue with one of our salespeople, we'd like for everyone to be able to see that and access that kind of communication in a way for it to be much more open, and so everyone can just see all of the implications.
What effect does all of these issues have in your company right now?
Well, aside from it being very frustrating at times, I think that it's frustrating for our dealers as well when they send in our information to our company, and because it only reaches one or a few salespeople, they don't end up getting the best quality of customer service or an adequate and easy response to their issues. And this, in result, ends up hurting our relations with our customers.
I see. Is there any way now to keep track of your sales reps?
Well, we can only view and be notified whether they closed the deal, but we don't have a step-by-step of everything and the whole process. Basically, I only find out what they tell me after they input the data.
I see. Okay, so do you believe that having access to better reports within the system would increase your company's profitability?
Yes, most definitely. Reports, in fact, usually make salespeople do better and increase their company sales. I think that seeing the competition of sales within your fellow coworkers pushes them to want to move up and indeed keep track of their decrease, hopefully increase, of sales. We want to be able to quickly pull up each report and see the number of sales. One of the few problems we have is that if somebody incorrectly inputs a number, then basically the whole report is wrong, which potentially messes up everybody.
Yeah,
in the
it messes everyone up.
Yeah.
How do you guys handle the situation now?
Well, most of the time we will quickly apologize and basically tell our customers, like,
Sorry.
hey, we're sorry, we accidentally input the wrong numbers or something along those lines. And if it's a simple solution, we're more upfront about it, and generally the customer will understand.
So do you guys have currently any security concerns at the moment?
Yes. We don't really have any major security, and because everybody is using different systems, then we only have what those systems have as base security passwords.
I understand. Do you think that security is a priority in selecting a new CRM software?
Yes. Better security would be amazing simply because of the fact that it would get rid of some of the headaches we go through regarding internal struggles, such as people giving up or giving or getting into stuff they shouldn't, such as hackers, which in fact is a great concern we sadly face
nowadays.
But it's not the biggest worry, but it's definitely something we'd like to eliminate.
For sure. Would you like the idea of incorporating all of your information into a new customized system to better keep track and organize all information within the company?
Yes. This doesn't directly affect profitability, but it would definitely be ideal for us to not have to worry about data transfer times. And I'm sure that having access with a smartphone would help everyone have correct real-time information and get rid of the hassle everyone has to deal with. Worrying about having sent data or wondering if the other person got it or not is just something that would be eliminated.
Hassle.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So how would a new system capable of managing your leads for you benefit you time-wise?
Well, of course, if the system was capable of managing leads for us, then this would definitely help the people that are having issues with, manually inputting the data, and therefore they could potentially use this time elsewhere instead. And this will cut down the hours they're having to work, and in the end, it'll just make a better use of time for everyone and a unified system of managing our leads.
Yes, it would. So you say that you want better real-time information within your company as well as your customers. So how do your sales reps now keep track of all of their sales?
We try to keep track of everything, but as you can see, some information sometimes gets lost, and that's really harmful to us.
I'm sure. So do you guys currently have any new sales reps, perhaps say less than 6 months, that for new sales reps, it's not that easy to incorporate themselves into a new software. So as compared to your sales reps that have been here longer,
I'm actually really glad you bring that up because I actually don't think it's as easy for new employees to, smoothly incorporate themselves into our system.
Yeah, it's not.
And I'm sure that with the new software, it would surely make their jobs a lot easier, like closing deals with customers.
Yeah.
And I forgot to mention, actually, we do have 3 new employees who've been here, less than 6 months. And in this case, I'm sure the higher up officials would have less trouble having to deal with issues from newer employees.
Okay, I see. Has there actually been an instance where an employee from your company has left because of this problem and you weren't able to retrieve all the data, that you had from that employee that you shared within with that employee?
Because I don't have access to that myself, there hasn't been a specific time where that has happened.
Mm-hmm.
But if we were to install a better system and make sure that we can put more information into our computer systems where not just me but everybody's able to retrieve the same information that I see, then I'm sure every single sales rep would just have a much better time doing their work and enjoying their lives.
So if we were to incorporate a new CRM software in your company, do you think that there would be a high learning curve, let's say for all of your employees, basically to have a hard time, dealing with this new software coming into their company and having to learn that new software? Do you think there'd be a problem?
Yes. I mean, I think that at the beginning, everyone has to sacrifice some of their time learning a new software. But as soon as everyone starts, getting the hang of it and getting used to it, then they'll see, what a delight it is to work for our company.
So there wouldn't be a high learning curve, I'm saying? Or there would? There would?
There would, yeah.
Okay, awesome. Well, this information has been great.
It's been my pleasure. I'd love to meet with you again next week. I apologize for Jeff not being here.
It's okay, don't worry about it.
He's on vacation, but I'll most certainly tell him about you. And Jeff will be here next week, so Thursdays are usually, better to meet with him. And I'm sure he'll be as delighted to meet with you as I was too.
Okay, so after you're done sharing all the information that you have with him, can we potentially meet next week? I mean, you're saying Thursday's a better day, so
Yes.
we could potentially meet next week.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. I actually look forward to meeting you again. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much.